Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tigerland. Tigerland was born out of the necessity to train massive amounts of light infantrymen to serve in Vietnam. America's full-scale commitment to the war began in 1965 and continued until the last American troops left the country in 1975. A generation of American infantrymen came to know Fort Polk as both a hot, grueling basic training site and the place where their Vietnam War experience began. At least 1.1 million passed through basic training at Fort Polk in the Infantry Training Center's tenure. Fort Polk became famous as the home of Tigerland, the mock Vietnam villages where soldiers prepared for combat. Tigerland consisted of hundreds of mock hamlets arranged throughout the North Fort training area, Peace Ridge, and the Horse's Head. These hamlets ranged in size from a few huts to entire village complexes replete with role players and livestock. The largest and most famous of these complexes was Tiger Village on Peace Ridge. Trainers enhanced realism by using Gulf Coast palmetto fronds to make dwellings, similar to the materials used in Vietnam. The elaborate Tiger Village was surrounded by a berm and moat, had a mock rice paddy, and the dwellings had a tunnel network constructed underneath them. West Louisiana's hot, muggy pine forests approximated the climate of Southeast Asia, and Tigerland offered realistic training lessons, much as mock-up Afghan villages do today. The Infantry Training Center closed in May 1976, since the need for light infantry had dramatically decreased with the end of the war, but Fort Polk's Tigerland had become an enduring Vietnam War-era icon. Today, the 3rd Battalion, 353rd Regiment continues the Tigerland tradition as it trains combat advisors, security cooperation and security force assistance teams, and regionally aligned forces for deployment to operations worldwide. Military advisors are not a new phenomenon for the U.S. military. Advisors have played a significant role in the founding of the United States. Friedrich von Steuben, a Prussian officer, created the first drill and ceremony manuals to instill discipline and good order into the Continental Army. U.S. military advisors have deployed to Germany, South Korea, Japan, Vietnam, and the Middle East. In the Tigerland tradition, trained advisors are immersed in a training environment that replicates the challenges they will face while deployed. Hundreds of Afghan Americans and soldiers with native or advanced language skills serve as role players and interpreters to challenge the trainees and ensure they are prepared for their upcoming missions. Here at Tiger Hall, you'll observe living history advisors, weapons, signal, and other Vietnam-era equipment. At the west parking lot in front of Tiger Hall, you will find Vietnam-era and modern military vehicles. Across the street from that are role players who challenge trainees with scenarios in first stepping into a country and developing training and rapport with allied nations. This map displays the location of the exhibits, restrooms, and parking areas. As you can see, most of the activities are centrally located around Tiger Hall. However, the bus to visit Tiger Village departs at 1100 hours. Those who might not be physically capable should be advised that the walk around Tiger Village is about a mile long on uneven terrain. If you have any questions or need directions throughout the day, any soldier will be happy to help you. Thank you again for your attendance today and for your service to our nation. We look forward to meeting you and hope that you enjoy your visit to Tigerland.